レベル3、ミッド。
Mid is an interesting word now because people nowadays are using it to describe so many different experiences, ranging from the worst anime you've ever seen to some of the greatest stuff. When I was deciding what anime really belong in mid, I realized that I need to look at a series in its entirety. Animation, dialogue, plot development, sound design, character writing, everything. And unfortunately, when you average a 700 plus episode anime like Naruto that's bloated with 40% filler, you get a mid show. Now hold on Itachi fan 69, let me explain. Naruto as a whole is squarely in the upper echelons of mid, I'll give you that. And don't get me wrong, the show does command your attention during certain fights. You know, Rock Lee versus Gaara, Kakashi versus Obito, Sasuke versus Itachi. But watching an anime start to finish isn't like watching an AMV. It's not just the coolest fights that play while Linkin Park is going crazy in the background, although admittedly that is pretty sick. Pacing is incredibly important to ensure that a viewer's time isn't wasted from getting to point A to point B. I say this because compared to manga, anime should be the better experience on paper. You get a whole new dimension with moving visuals and audio. But if reading the manga is the superior choice for the majority of the series, then that adaptation failed somewhere. And that's not to say that decent pacing will save you from the mid label. Romances like Toradora, which is decent for a 2000s era rom-com, but ultimately kind of misses the mark when it comes to overall side character drama and real emotional depth, belongs here. Isekai like I Was Reincarnated as a Slime is fun, you know, the show has some cool battles, but there's a lot of screen time wasted with side characters we don't care about and meetings that just last way too long. For that reason, level 3 is where a lot of anime that will ever come out belong. And if some of these shows got remakes, I think they could easily jump higher.